My name is Toby Okechukwu. I represent an area of Nigeria Federal Constituency from Enugu State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, the motion on the urgent need to investigate the corporate attitude of Exxonmobil against indigenous services providers. Well, for me, essentially, the motion touches essentially on the breaches or lack of it of the Procurement Act. 2, breaches or lack of it of the Local Content Act. And probably an extension of it is our immigration regulations. And Nigeria is a nation of laws. And we should be seen, whether you're a legal person or you're an individual, or you ought to observe the law. So I would rather say we are not interested in the attitude of corporate attitude of Exxonmobil, which borders on probably organizational behavior. We are interested in their breaches of acts of parliament that have been enacted here. So, essentially, where they breach any law, they should be held accountable. And I think this body of the narrative here is very clear regarding the instances of such breaches. And I think it should be subject to proper investigation. Because we cannot be tolerating a situation where breaches of law, whether it's Procurement Act or immigration regulations, and the Local Content Act will presuppose sabotage of the economy, which is essentially the summary of what's been said here. So in their own jurisdictions, we want to observe the laws. When we are telling Nigerians who are resident and indigenous to observe the law, we cannot be expecting that a corporate person, who is a legal citizen of Nigeria should offend in our laws. So I will say that since it's subject to investigation, like Honorable Henry rightly said, we should not be taking any action that could look untoward by saying, if they have engaged somebody, they should. And I think it should be an action that the investigating committee should now take, based on, there could be an interim action, it could be but for Parliament to resolve that they should stop. And we still investigate it. It will a bit appear premature. So I would like to amend, sir, in this way, that the Parliament, the House of Representatives mandates its committees on procurement and local content to investigate the compliance of Exxonmobil regarding the provisions of the Procurement Act and Local Content Act.
Is such that it is inimical to the welfare of the citizens of our country who are suffering this, then we are obligated to look into it. Not even just the breach of laws. The breach of laws is also even just compounds the problem. So I don't know what you. And then on the issue of procurement, I honestly think. Just like the courts, you don't want to act, the Parliament doesn't want to act, embark on an act in futility and be faced with a fait accompli at the end of the day when they try and say, well, we've already done this, and you cannot reverse that. So I think it's in order to ask them to hold. We're not passing judgment. It's still an allegation. Just going to be saying it. I have it.